I had a disturbing interaction with Claude AI about rates of ED in the population that makes me wonder whether or not there is pervasive propaganda. And I'd really love to know your thoughts. So my question was, what is the current rates of ED among men at varying ages? And it came back and reported statistics from 2024 and 2025. Then I asked, how does the rates of ED incidences compare to 40 years ago? And it said it's roughly the same. And then it generated the stats based upon the statistics of that time, only it wasn't the same. It was dramatically different. Here are the rates from 2024, 2025, and here are the stats 40 years ago from the 1980s. Notice that there is a threefold increase of ED from 1980 to today, 2025. Why did the AI give me the conclusion that the stats were roughly the same when they were dramatically different? Why is the rates of ED skyrocketing among men? And why are we not talking about this? And what has changed between then and now that may be a likely explanation for those statistics? Now, I know there is a men's loneliness epidemic, but it makes me wonder if that's also a part of this bigger picture that we're not talking about, that men are in trouble. Here's what I think happened. I think there has been a dissolution of family, a loss of integrity and ethics, proliferation of access to content that is extremely damaging to our mental health and also to our other forms of health, like sexual health, I think is causing an incredible impairment that we're now seeing show up in these rates. And it's intriguing that we're not talking about it, because who doesn't want us to talk about it? It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. And we also can see from the Jeffrey Epstein files is that there is great reluctance to talk about this growing objectification of humans, and that it's having an impact on our health, our physical, sexual health. So I'd love to know what you think. Do you think AI is also being corrupted by this propaganda? Why did it get the stats wrong? By the way, it said, yeah, you called me out. I got the stats wrong. I think I looked at the wrong numbers. And I said, no, I think you're being influenced by culture. They said, that's possible. I would love to have you weigh in. What do you think is going on here?